This Council must actively support the principle that all barriers preventing humanitarian access to all parts of the country and all civilians be removed immediately, as this Council urged with one voice in its October presidential statement. The United States will continue working towards that end. I would also note that the old city of Homs, which has been under siege for well over a year, where the conditions are completely deplorable and utterly heartbreaking, is just one of the besieged areas that we've been raising with the regime. Our understanding is there are about 2,500 people in the old city of Homs. Maybe 500 to 600 are being described as covered by this New Deal. 250,000 people living across the country in besieged areas in similar conditions, with no access to food, no access to medicine, no fuel. It's an outrage, and while again, any progress, when any single life is improved, when any single individual is able to depart conditions like that or get access to food, that's better than the alternative. But I think we should not lose sight of the full picture here. In addition to the 250,000 in besieged areas, you have more than 2 million people who are in so-called hard-to-reach areas. In some cases, they've been reached once in a year, and that's considered hard to reach rather than besieged. So the humanitarian context here is deplorable, and what the presidential statement has made very explicit is that all besieged areas need to be accessed, the barriers must be lifted across the board, and regime obstruction to starving people and the regime use of starvation as a weapon of war has got to stop.